We've learned from many of the makers we've met thus far that education was the key to their success. Next up, we meet some makers who made their careers supporting Nevada's educational system.
There's a connection between education and economic development because a prepared workforce is what it takes to enhance your economic development foundation.
Our next maker, Jill Derby, used her experience in running for elected office to help train other women to become legislators. In 1988, Derby, a fourth-generation Nevadan, was elected to the Nevada Board of Regents. She served as board chair for 3 terms and remained on the board for 18 years.
I initiated an effort to look at gender equity in the Nevada higher education system, not only in the area of sexual harassment, but in this area too of getting women into non-traditional fields, having a greater representation of women in the faculty, all of it.
This Regents initiative empowered women on many of Nevada's college campuses. Derby's role as regent helped to bring our next maker to UNLV.
I was the chair of the committee at UNLV that hired Carol Harder.
When I looked up all the data about UNLV and the fact that there was only one other university in the state, major public university, I thought this is ground for growth and development and a whole new culture, and it just appealed to me tremendously.
But the process of becoming UNLV's first female president was quite difficult.
One of the reporters, whose name I'm going to forget now, wrote a column about how Carol Harder has as much chance of being successful president as a bowl of ice cream in the desert. That was the column, was all of that. And I lasted longer than anybody else has so far, 11 years as president, so he was wrong about that.
As UNLV's president, Carol Harder forwarded UNLV in many ways, including working for equitable funding between Nevada's universities.
Carol Harder was a remarkable leader in education. And as a president of the university, at a time of great challenge, she was able to step up and put the university on solid ground.
All of the makers we've met thus far prove that women can do it. Our next few women prove the same. They are people who saw unmet needs in their communities and chose to rise and meet them. Las Vegas's current mayor, Carolyn Goodman, did just that.
As the founder of the Meadows School, she put education first, and she found an alternative to for those who were seeking an alternative.
In the 1970s, when the Las Vegas Valley began growing faster than the school district, Carolyn Goodman found community support and created the Meadows School.
The purpose of the school was to have the children coming out of Nevada and southern Nevada competitive with people coming in, children coming in from around the world for the top spots in the top colleges in this country. First thing right out of the bat in planning was how are we going to support the non-able to pay their piece of the tuition. So we were very interested in financial aid.
The Meadows School certainly achieved their goals. A large percentage of its students are accepted into 4-year colleges. In other Nevada communities, some children's potential had yet to be tapped. Our next 2 makers helped them to find pathways to success.
Linda Rivera and I co-founded the Family Leadership Initiative. The main goal was to continue to meet with parents at the schools and encourage them to become teachers in the home.
Our end goal was to have active community citizens. Dare to be a voice for your family. Dare to know that you came here wanting more for your families. After our parents started to feel that empowerment, and today we have many students who are in charter schools.